what are you going to miss most now that Twilight's over as a franchise?
What am I gonna miss most? I'm gonna miss being part of something, I suppose, that, you know, gets this kind of reaction that people are so passionate about, and it means so much to them. You know, I've seen my daughter growing up, you know, watching these films and reading these books, and I know how important it's been to her. And she's kind of gone on Bella's journey, you know, from a young girl to a young woman, and I think that's what's really connected with the audience so much on these films. So being a part of that is just amazing.
Well, how do you plan to commemorate your time on Twilight? I think you should lead a group tattoo or something. Let's take now.
A group tattoo. No, we're going to have our eyeballs surgically removed and then made into red and then put back in. It's an easy procedure these days, especially here in Los Angeles.
What have you enjoyed most about playing a villain? Because you do such a wonderful, creepy job of it.
I don't play a villain. I don't know where you get that from. I play this lovely, sentimental old romantic guy who's just out there trying to have fun with the young people and make sure that everyone plays by the rules. I don't know where everyone gets this kind of I'm a bad guy from. He enjoys himself, he laughs, he smiles. What more do you want me to do?
Do you have a memory that really sticks out to you? Because you've worked on so many great projects. What about this? Is there a moment that has really just stuck with you?
Well, there's so many moments, you know, there's so many things that I'll remember. But in a way, funnily enough, the one thing that has kept coming back to me recently is right at the beginning when, you know, I knew I was going to be doing it. I'd read the scripts, I'd read the books, and so I got so into the world of Twilight and Forks and, you know, the descriptions of what it looks like. And I remember flying to Vancouver to make my first one, New Moon. And as on the aeroplane, they said, you know, we're just going to be landing in Vancouver now. And the clouds parted, and I suddenly saw Vancouver on the water, and it was exactly like I imagined Forks looked like in the books from reading it. So it was like I was literally flying into the world of Twilight. And I always remember that. There were grey clouds and that feeling of excitement that I'm about to become part of something that was going to be, you know, really big. We knew it was going to be really big then. So in a way it was that, me entering the world of Twilight on the plane.
I'm sure it was a pleasure to work with everyone in the cast, but who was the most surprising member?
No, I really can't say it was a pleasure to work with everyone in the cast. I would love to say that, and I don't want to spoil things. But they were the biggest bunch. No, they were a lovely bunch. And you know, I got to come in and just kind of swoop around being a bit sort of mwahaha and then swoop out again. Whereas they all have to be there, you know, bearing all the responsibility. So they were really lovely, very welcoming, and a really nice bunch of people to work with. A little bit too young and beautiful for my liking, to be honest. Made me feel a bit old and fat. But apart from that, it was great. I had a great time with them.
I'm sure they do not.
Yeah, and in terms of who was the most surprising, Ashley Greene introduced me to the world of YouTube, really, when I first joined. And that makes it seem like so long ago. Like I'd never watched anything on YouTube until Ashley Greene introduced me to Double Rainbow and all that kind of stuff, you know.
Now you aged yourself.
Yeah, I know. And Dakota Fanning as well. Very funny to be around on the set. We spent long days just standing around doing very little. Thank goodness for Dakota Fanning. And that Mackenzie Foy, she can drink everyone under the table. So be careful. Be careful.
Thank you.
All right.